Hi, this is Jim Musser with Upstream Ministries, and this is episode 54 of Views from Downstream. And we're talking this week about summer and just opportunities for your kids. And Wednesday, we talked about your college bound teens, opportunities for them to check out universities, colleges, and the spiritual resources that are available to those. Great opportunity to do that during the summer. But there's also opportunities this summer for your kids, regardless of age, really, as long as they're 4, 5, 6, and above, for activities, just because they're not in school, and there's just a lot more time to you can devote to things. But again, you have to be intentional. But if you think about summer activities for kids, usually there's sports going on. There's just going and hanging out at the pool, or riding bikes, or playing in the neighborhood. There's a lot of things like that going on. And those are basically, I mean, they're good for kids. And this is not a criticism. It's just that usually it's something that the kid really wants to do anyway. And I'm thinking that summer also offers the opportunity to get kids involved in things that perhaps they aren't necessarily inclined to do on their own, but would be very helpful for them and could be very enjoyable. And there's just all kinds of service opportunities in the summer. Um, there's a lot of times churches are involved in doing some kind of work trips, or just local service, and to get your kids involved in that. Sometimes those things are geared for adults, but I really encourage parents to take their kids along on these service opportunities. If you've got a upper grade school, middle school, high school student, yard work is a big thing. The mowing and trimming and all that. But typically, if it's done by young people, it's for money. But there's also the service aspect of it, particularly if you can find some people who maybe own their own houses but aren't able to take good care of their yards or able to do it, and maybe don't have enough money to hire people out, that there's opportunities there to serve them. There's all other kinds of providing food, Meals on Wheels, taking your kids, helping with Meals on Wheels, uh, just a number of different things that your kids can become involved in. But I think my point is don't just make summer very self-centered as far as your kids are concerned, and basically giving them all these opportunities to do what they love to do. Again, that's not wrong, but let's not be out of balance with it. Let's give them some things that will really build character and encourage them to uh, take into consideration others and to serve them. So I hope this just gives you some food for thought, some ideas, but also just to get your train of thinking going in that direction of getting your kids involved in some things where they're giving of themselves. So that's really all I wanted to share with you today, and look forward to seeing you back here on Monday, where we'll be talking about more things about raising your kids spiritually. Have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you on Monday.